Hi everybody! I've missed you! Let's play some Liberal Crime Squad. I've been wanting to do that for a while now, and actually this is kind of the perfect timing because, as I mentioned in the video, which you probably have already seen by this point, the update video thingy majigger, I don't really have time for any game that will lead to a 300 video playlist. I do, however, have time for a little game like this, which, as it dawns on me right now, I may well stretch into a very, very long playlist. If somebody can do it, it's me. But it's a shorter game. You probably know it, most of you. I'm going to say a few words about it, however. First of all, this is going to be pre-recorded, so while you still are free and welcome to comment whatever you damn well feel like, giving me hints for this particular playthrough is going to be completely in vain, because when you're seeing this, I'm already going to be done with it. The reason for that is simply because I don't want to make any empty promises anymore when it comes to, oh, I'm going to get to recording again soon. No, 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 no. I promise you that this is going to be finished just right as you are seeing this right now. Like this auto-referentiality of this video right here. When you're seeing this, you can be sure that I'm going to have everything of it recorded and that it's only a matter of days until you have the whole playlist to watch. Now, the second thing I want to mention about the game, you may know it. I have a feeling that most of you know Liberal Crime Squad because it's gotten pretty popular among the Voltronites. Two things I want to say about it, because then I'm just going to demonstrate it for those of you who don't know it. One, this game is a satire on very, very many levels, so don't get offended. I don't think I need to mention that to any of you, because by now I really know how smart and laid back you guys are, but don't get offended by anything. This is supposed to be fun. This is, yeah, I guess I'm just saying this because this is the internet and you never know what you should have mentioned. The second thing is, for those of you who do know the game, don't really need to add anything, I guess. You know what we're talking about here. It's just that you're probably realizing it by the font. It looks a tad different than you're used to it, probably, because this is actually a Macintosh app that somebody at the Bay 12 forums made. So I don't have to use the Windows version on my Mac anymore, which worked but was kind of wobbly, I guess. So it's just little non-differences. The font is a bit different, the graphics, if you can call them graphics, are a bit different, but nothing major. It's the same game in every regard. Just a Macintosh app, and that's just making things a lot easier for me. For those of you who don't know the game, it's an ASCII game, so don't expect graphics. But hold on, don't stop the video right now, just give me a moment here. I'd be very, very, very happy and very, very thankful to you if you'd still, I don't know, give it a chance. Just for like, oh, I don't know, a video or two. Because I felt the same way about ASCII games. I thought, well, it's all fun and games, but I can't see how this is entertaining. It doesn't look like anything. It's just text and symbols and everything. Then I watched Plump Helmet Punk's playthroughs of Liberal Crime Squad, and I just had to try it, and I've been basically addicted to it ever since. Also, very much worth watching, actually, and one of Jeff's and Grimmeth's playthroughs as well, just very entertaining. So just give it a chance. It's all text and symbols and everything, and it takes some getting used to for those of you who may not be familiar with this kind of game, but it's really loads of fun. It's worlds of fun. It's just a very open-minded game. You can do a lot of silly things in it. It's challenging, but fun at the same time, and it's something that you can just play if you got a couple of minutes to kill, but also something that you can really get into and just really, yeah, as I said, I kind of got addicted to it, and I've been playing it a lot. Well, enough with the rambling, I'd say, and let's get this thing on the road, shall we? Alright, this was just, I only have this one squad. This was just my test squad for recording purposes, but trust me, this is just because I've got the new program now. I've played it a lot. Oh yeah, this is the next thing. I'm not used to this version of the game. I used a recent one, but not this one. This is the newest one, 4.04, I think, and with the new revision and everything. Although I don't know if it's just, if everything's in the Mac app, if it's just really the actualized version. But I'm not familiar with the D&E option, the extended endgame and the marathon mode. And a couple of small things. I think there's car salespersons now, which I'm not familiar with, and some of the locations look different, but I basically know my way around. Now, we're not going to check A because we want the conservative crime squad. We are going to use the option B, just to make things a bit more challenging for us. The CCS starts active and extremely strong. Nightmare mode, yes, just because we extend the fun with that, and also it's just, if you played it a couple of times, it isn't really challenging if you start without nightmare mode. Although, I don't really want to get cocky, because this game has a tendency to screw with you whenever it can. It's just when you least expect it. Now, the extended endgame will prevent liberals from passing term limits. We are going to check that, because that's something that I've always thought was a bit overpowered. I am not going to prevent them from purging the Supreme Court, because I don't know, I might... Well, no, let's not do that, because actually I think it takes ages for the Supreme Court to kind of renew itself, because they only... I think they need to die or or actively step back for new justices to get appointed. So there's a good possibility that at the end of the game I own everything except for the Supreme Court, and then it's just a matter of time, and then that would just be tedious and not challenging. So I think we're going to do it like this, yeah. We are going to use Democrat mode for the same reason. It's... Once most laws are elite liberal and the others liberal, in my experience it's just a matter of time basically until you get all of them to elite liberal. But as I said, that's just tedious and not challenging, so we're going to do it like that. That's just a minor change anyway. Now, oh yeah, that's a change. It doesn't tell me which key I need for, well, A, B, C, Z. Okay, it works. Right. It just, some options are hidden, which in this case is a bit annoying, although it's A, B, C, D and everything. But in the game, for example, it doesn't offer you to tend to hostages if you don't have a hostage, which is... I think that's the Mac thing. I don't know why, but I don't think it's a bug. I think it's just a design decision, something aesthetic. Sorry. Now, let's start with the last name. Something awe-inspiring. Hornburger! Well, no. Colcord, Finn, Ollerenshaw, okay. Nakahara, Buckner, Ayers, Hendricks, Horton, Mance, Coppola. Ah, that's bound to be... Oh, Bundy, that would have been it. Well... Tickle! Let's be... Yeah, that's alright. Brett Tickle. No. Kalen Tickle. Diego Tickle! Wonderful! With a name like that, you can be everything. Well... If everything is a male porn star. Anyway! I think we can change the city. That's new to what I'm used to. Columbus, Ohio. Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore. That's nice. Being a big fan of The Wire, I can live with that very, very well. And history, I'm not going to choose because basically I want the game to surprise me. Because whenever I create a character, like a custom character, the temptation is just too big to actually mold them into what I want them to be. Which is nice, but yeah, I think I want to get this to be a bit more challenging. I don't want to know who he's going to be. He's probably going to be good at music and swords and teaching or something like that. But that's going to be fun too. Insight into a revolution, my traumatic childhood. The day I was born in 1984, the Macintosh was introduced. I can live with that. The doctor said I was a boy, and my parents, the cruel bastards, named me Diego Tickle. When I was bad, my parents argued with each other about me, but I was never punished. In elementary school, I had a lot of repressed anger. I hurt animals. When I turned 10, my parents divorced. Violently. In junior high school, I was obsessed with swords. Did I say it? I did say it. And started lifting weights. Things were getting really bad, and I went completely goth. I had no friends and made costumes by myself. Oh, goody. Well, I knew I'd reached a crescendo when I got caught making out and I needed to be cured of homosexuality. I was only 15 when I ran away and I hung out with thugs and beat the shit out of people. Life went on my 18th birthday, I went to a party and met a cool law student. We've been dating since. For the past few years I've been a violent criminal. Nothing can change me or stand in my way. I live in Baltimore, Maryland, and it's about to experience real change. MD is Maryland, isn't it? It is, I think. And that's the state of the society. A new conservative era. The year is 2009. Conservative President Tim Arness ends his second term with approval ratings in the high 70s and is succeeded by hardcore arch-conservative Arthur Obaid. With conservatives sweeping into power in the House of Representatives and Senate, and a conservative majority in the Supreme Court of the United States, commentators are hailing it as the beginning of a new conservative era. President Arthur Obaid has asked the new Congress to move quickly to rubber stamp his radical arch-conservative agenda. The left seems powerless to stop his imminent trampling of liberal sanity and justice. In this dark time, the liberal crime squad is born. Our name to the people. What other name could it be? It's going to be Goofuth. This game is basically made for him. Or the other way around. Alright. Okay, because of the violent thugs, we actually start with henchmen. Followers, which I don't think I've ever done that actually. Which has to be chance or something, but... Alright, we're at the crack house, which makes sense, we're criminals and everything. We have $7, we don't even have enough to buy a... We don't even have enough to buy a flag, that's ridiculous. Well, let's take a look at Goofuth. Stats are fine. I hate that he has 4 charisma, that's not good, but everything else is fine. Oh, and intelligence. Well, he's dumb and ugly. Okay. Oh yeah, right, one romantic interest. We do have a sleeper lawyer, I think, at the courthouse. We're going to look at her soon. Martial arts, sword, pistol, rifle, tailoring, persuasion. Well, at least he has persuasion. Psychology, religion, and seduction. Not bad. Could have gone better, could have gone a lot worse. He's not wanted for any crimes, is he? No. I think that... I don't know if that's possible, if you can have your founder start when he's being wanted for something. I don't think it ever happened to me. I don't know. We're a gang member. We're not a gang member, we're a gang leader. Clothes and a weapon, that's fine. I can work with that, I think. Let's look at the other people. Wade Wolf. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 followers, okay. Well, That's actually not too bad. Let's take a look at him. White Wolf. Negative juice, but we can work on that. He has 4 wisdom. He's wanted for murder? Oh great, this is not good. Oh man. He's good at science, which is really weird. Rifle, shotgun and pistol. Oh well, he's not going to survive long. He has a knife for some reason. Okay, he has seduction. He has wisdom of 5. He's wanted for drug dealing. What? Look at what I have to work with. Well, he has a shotgun that might come in handy. Seduction, pistol, shotgun, throwing rifle, law, and teaching. Not bad. Jamal Winchester. Well, he's not wanted for anything, and he has a wisdom of 1, so something, I guess. Good persuasion. Rifle, shotgun, music. Okay. Pistol, computers. I have a plan for you, Jamal Winchester. I know what you're going to do. Lyle Kinslow. Not wanted for anything. Okay. Disguise. This is nice. This is actually fairly diverse. Religion. And... okay, we're back to Goofuth. Well, that's not too bad. I think... I may try something here. I did have a sort of a plan when I started recording this, but it's all scrapped now. I'm going to improvise. Yeah, those people... I don't want to put them in one squad and have them do things, I think. I think I want to... Yeah. I think I want to have them specialize in something, each one of them, and then start their own squads or something. I'm not completely sure how this is going to work out, but we're going to try. Alright, Wade Wolf, who's wanted for murder. Pretty badass. Wanted for drug dealing, Jamal Winchester. Let's start with you. He's probably going to be our most, well, useful follower, at least at the beginning, because he's got good persuasion, he's not wanted for anything, and he's got 1 wisdom, and we need to work a bit on him. You can be Lucky Lore Master, and disguise. He doesn't have any security. Does anybody have security? Nobody has security. Brilliant. Well, that's not too bad. Okay, I know what I want to do with him. You have shotgun skill, an actual shotgun, and decent strength. Not really good in agility, though. Oh well. You can be Zamtic. I hope, buddy, if you're watching this, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Zamtic. I'm just... I figure that's how it would be pronounced, like in English and everything. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, White Wolf was wanted for murder. You can be Machiu. Alright. And Lyle Kinslow. What am I going to do with you? Disguise, that's good, but... 4 charisma, 1 agility. Got a semi-automatic, which is nice, I guess. Well, you're going to be Zim. Okay. There we go. That's not too bad for start. We have a decent gang, and now it all hangs on how I decide to run this operation into the ground. We're going to take a look at the liberal agenda, and we're going to shirk away in horror. Everything's arch-conservative. We have 1 elite liberal justice in the Supreme Court, and 1 moderate, and then the rest is just conservative nightmare. Don't even want to look at the issues. I think these are all as I remember them. I think privacy rights wasn't in the version I had, but I'm not sure. I may be wrong here. I'm pretty sure it has to have been. Everything else, yeah. Yeah. Everything else as I remember it. And the mechanics as well. Here is our Dexter Fushimi. Alright! Alright, our sleeper. Dexter Fushimi. Alright. So apparently I wasn't cured of my homosexuality. Good, the man didn't get to me. He's our romantic interest, our sleeper lawyer. He has 7 law, which is actually, as well, in my experience, it's fairly decent for sleeper lawyers, for liberal sleeper lawyers. There's 1 heart though. Well, he's at the courthouse. I think I'm just going to have him lay low. 30% effectiveness, which I can live with. Yeah, it's just going to lay low. It's good to have him there. I can recruit 2 more people. Well, I could if I had any persuasion worth talking about. And let's see. Well, I actually think I'm going to end the video here, and we're going to start actually doing things in the next one. For now, oh yeah, we need a slogan. Let's be real creative here. There we go. They will cower in fear and terror as we graffiti our slogan on walls and scream it into their conservative faces. I'm going to change it as soon as I find something better. I would buy a flag, but I don't have any money, and this is not going to change very soon. And I believe, yeah, this is it for this video. I'm going to start recording the next one just right now. For the time being, I hope actually the sound levels are alright. I have the music running in the background because it gets a bit silent in this game otherwise. Just some really small independent music things that I won't get any copyright problems from. At least I hope. And I hope it's not too loud. It's very, very unloud for me. I can barely hear it, which is fine, but I think it should be fine. I did some testing. Anyway, I do hope a lot of you enjoy this playthrough. I have no idea if it's your kind of thing. I hope it is, and if you're not familiar with the game, give it a chance. It's going to be fun. I promise. Not necessarily because I'm that entertaining, but because this game, you'll see. Anyway, take care of yourselves, be well, and have fun. Bye bye.